Excuse me. Is this how I take a wind down Wednesday? I don't always have vanilla, but when I do, it comes straight from the beaver. I don't always have vanilla, but when I do, it comes straight from the beaver. I don't always have vanilla, but when I do,
And suddenly, the fruit is on fire.
Hello, potty people. Thank you for coming in. Sorry, I was wow. I was a little bit late. A couple minutes. So sorry, guys. Me and Yosi were yapping. So thank you for coming in tonight. We got Passamaquoddy. Yosi obviously was the first one in the chat. Godden Stay Godna. Hello, Godna. Thank you for coming in. Green
Hi,
Granny.
brother Josh.
And Mary Ranch, thank you so much. Gardner Josh. And Prepping to Endure, P2E. Jersey Strong. That's right. We're all about the Jersey. Yo! Blue, I was just thinking about you and I was going to text you. Seriously. Because I was worried about you. I haven't heard from you in a while. So thanks for coming in. I love you, girl. Thank you so much for being a member still and all of that. I know everybody is going through their own thing right now, so yeah. Don't really have a whole lot to talk about tonight. We can just chat it up. The links have all been put out, so you know, if you want to come up, you can. Holy shit, Blue. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Farm. That's really nice of you. Everybody give Blue a big poop troop salute for supporting the channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey, there fishes. Tomorrow I have an interesting show. We're going to be talking about mushrooms and not the magical kind. We're going to be talking about different types of mushrooms and curable mushrooms and all of that kind of stuff.
The good kind.
The good kind. Although I am not against magical mushrooms. Apparently, they are also really good for you, and they can help with different things in your body, as far as anxiety and depression and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm always been afraid to take anything like that, so I don't know.
Yeah, if your mind is messed up already, why you want to mess it up even more?
Well, they say that it alters it positively. That it can cure your depression and anxiety.
Well,
I don't
everything is good until you reach the point is too much.
Yeah.
When you reach the point is too much, it's gonna be bad.
Yep.
Like honey, for example. If you eat a lot of honey, you're gonna throw up.
That's true. Can't just eat honey all the time. That would not be good. But yeah. Hey, Marshmallow Man. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, guys. I'll show the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up and just chill. We're going to do that. Still waiting to plant my stuff. I have a whole new series that I'm going to start. It's called Back to Basics.
Mhm.
And it's going to be for my members. It's basically teaching planting skills, planting and stuff like that. Just basic planting stuff.
Really?
Yeah. So that'll be on my members only.
I'm a member.
Yes, you are. Thank you so much. You guys, we're also doing a giant veg challenge. What the giant veg is the carrot. So if you can grow a big carrot, come join the giant veg challenge. I'm trying to get the UK involved as well. So we got a couple people from the UK in on this, and we all know they love to grow those giant vegetables. So
I know that carrots need sun, and I have plenty of that.
well, there we go. Sounds good. Yo, Brett, what's up, Mr. Brizard? What's going on? Long time no see. So, yo, it's good to see you. But yeah, no, I totally believe in the mushroom thing. I don't know. I think it's a really good thing to explore that. There's so many different types of mushrooms out there that no one has probably eaten or tried. So who's to say that it's not going to cure cancer? Who's to say? We don't know. We don't know. So it's something to think about. It's something to explore. I know they're using it as they're researching it into antiviral medications. And antibiotics. They're trying to get antibiotics from fungi, they call it. So I think there's just a lot of good things that can come out of it. So
I know that
it needs to be researched.
they're using a type of meat substance that is mushroom based.
Yeah. So, and I don't know, fungi. Yep, that's right, fungi. Fungi.
People
say it's a fungus. It's a fungus among us.
The antibiotics start with the fungus.
Yes, it was.
The penicillin.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know this, but before they actually could make penicillin, they would actually just take the moldy bread, and slap it on wounds.
Yes.
Because they didn't have a way of making it a medicine. They couldn't find a reliable source. So then they found it on a melon. A reliable source of that on a melon. And what they did then is they could mass produce it and use it.
Yes.
At that time, in the 1920s, even Japan and China did not have penicillin.
Yes.
So we were the only ones.
It started by mistake for one scientist that go to vacation and left his lab, and he didn't screw a cap on a growing plate. And
yo,
that's
Radio
why
Pepper, thanks for coming in.
It got started.
I have no idea who you are, and I'm sorry if I don't, but thank you so much for stopping in and just hanging out with us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're just a goofy bunch. Yo, Marshmallow Man, what's going on, dude?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
How's the weather in Canada?
3 feet of snow. It was sunny today.
Yeah, it was sunny here too, but it was still cold. It got to be about 40 degrees.
When it's sunny with snow, you need to be careful because you can burn your eyes out.
It does get pretty bright. But thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Support the channel.
Hi,
If you
Moon.
want to be a member, it's only 99 cents a month. We're doing a lot of different things. I have a lot of cool stuff for members on the members only videos. So, you know, something to think about. 99 cents a month, y'all.
Hey, Gardner. Hey, Gardner.
We are doing a giant carrot challenge. So if you're interested in growing a giant carrot, that's something to think about. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in the giant carrot challenge right now. So you just have to be growing a giant veg.
I did a lot of research in the last couple of days. And believe it or not, Israel have plenty of good information in Google and even in YouTube and Hebrew.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You guys, I hope y'all are drinking wine of some sort. It's Wine Down Wednesdays. Who's drinking wine out there? I just tasted a meat on the pit, trying a new seasoning blend. Oh my God. Yum. That sounds good.
Well, I'm sorry, Cody.
Cheers. I can't call it beer down Wednesdays. That'd be weird.
Yeah. I drank my wine yesterday because it was Purim. So.
Yeah. I bought a whole new box today. I laid off the wine while I was sick. I did have a few glasses while I was sick, but then with the medication and stuff, my stomach was just not right. So it took me a minute to get back to my normal self. So. Oh, okay. Well, I hope my drinking doesn't bother you. I apologize for that. But I'm glad. I like Coke Zero too. I'm down with that. I just can't call it Coke down. I can't call it Coke down Wednesdays. People think I'm a cokehead. Yossi was a party time last night, 2 days right. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I just don't want to bother you or send you away because I'm drinking. So as long as it doesn't bother you.
I did today and yesterday because in Israel and Jerusalem you have an extra day, so I borrow it.
So what you doing, Marshmallow Man? You drinking coffee, or is there coffee and liquor together?
There's whiskey in there.
I thought so.
Well, listen, Courtney, if it's snowing outside, you need the liquor to warm you up.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. But, you know, like back in the day, I think it was like in Germany and stuff, they used to put the barrels on the dogs, and they said the alcohol, you know, would save people, or it would, you know, help them out in the Alpines and whatnot. But what really people don't know is the more you drink, the more you'll freeze to death.
Yes. You need to drink, like I said, with everything. You need to do it with the right amount.
So if you're in an avalanche, don't drink because you'll just end up freezing to death. So.
Yeah. Yes, Joe. Israeli and Jewish, in general, always find a reason to eat. So if it came with a holiday, you have the reason to eat. And in Purim, you have to have a feast for celebrating the holiday.
Yeah. There's a lot of good things in dry wine, guys. So if you drink dry wine, good for you. It's, you know, not full of sugar, and it's good for cholesterol and everything else.
It's good for your heart.
Anxiety and stuff. It'll just chill you out. Don't get drunk. You're not, you know, that's not good for you. But did you dress up in a costume?
No. No. The last time I did, I was 16, maybe.
Yeah. The dry white wine is good, but not near as good as the red because the red has more antioxidants and stuff in it that
Yes.
you need for your blood and stuff like that.
And the red grapes has more vitamins.
Mm-hmm. I prefer the red wine. I'm drinking Merlot right now, and that's what I prefer. Because it helps lower my cholesterol.
Hmm.
So that's what I've been drinking. I don't know. Operation Capsaicin Matt said that he had been doing because I was trying to get him to do it too because he kept saying he had high blood pressure and all this stuff. So
Yeah.
he said that he was doing it and drinking red wines and stuff, and that it was helping him too. So
If you drink 1 glass per day of dry red wine,
mhm.
it's very beneficial. And you need to drink it usually with dinner.
Yeah. Well, I already had my dinner. I had a shake for dinner. I've been trying to lose weight. I haven't really told a whole lot of people about it because I don't want people to be like, well, you should do this and you should do that. And I
Yeah.
just want to do what I want to do. So I've been only
You know what you
eating once
should
a
do?
day and having a shake for breakfast and then a shake for dinner. So that's been working for me so far for the past 3 days. So,
Hi, Tammy.
hey,
You know what you should do? Diet how you want to diet.
yeah, exactly.
Well, people doesn't realize that everybody is different.
Mhm.
What work for you don't work for me, and the
Right,
opposite. So you
exactly.
need to find what work for you.
Oh my God. It's Blue from the Lou. She's actually from the Lou.
Right?
Yeah, she's in the loop.
Girl.
What up?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Seriously, I was just thinking about you the other day. I wanted to message you or call you or something because I was like, I haven't heard from you. What's going on? So,
I've just been really depressed, like just in my own mind, sitting in my chair, chain smoking, crying, just letting life overwhelm me. But I'm coming back out of it.
okay.
Well, I
Well,
think it's that time of year when
Yeah.
it's about to be fall and you're in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you got a lot going on in your personal life.
I'm dropping shit.
Broke the toilet, guys.
It's out of service.
She broke the toilet.
That's funny. Whew.
Yeah, you just have a lot going on in your personal life, and so
Yeah.
I don't ever want to like bug you about that either. So I just kind of let you do your thing.
It's all
So,
good.
but I do miss you.
I miss you too. But no, I think I'm going to be happier if I can get back into doing what I was doing before. I want to keep my channel name, even though I don't have a farm anymore, but maybe someday. But I do want to go back to doing live streams and maybe a video or two, maybe focus on the kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
But my content is definitely going to change. It's not going to be garden and farm related anymore.
Yeah.
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 Well, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to do all that when you have other stuff. I'm struggling as well with bread. So
Oh,
I understand.
right.
Fishes said not to break your bong. Don't break the bong.
Right. I moved it over there so it wouldn't accidentally be in the camera. No, how's his school going? If you
It's
don't
going
mind me asking.
good.
Okay.
He got an IEP, so he is accepted into the speech therapy program there.
Okay.
So he'll be doing that now until school ends. He has now an IEP for the next 3 years. So things are going good. And
Nice.
hopefully by the end of the year, he'll start talking.
Okay.
So, hey, forensic. Ooh, I like it. What's up? But yeah, so I'm just hoping that everything works out and he starts talking. It's just been stressful.
Yeah. No,
He
I
also
I
doesn't
understand that stress.
yeah, he also doesn't listen very well.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I'm having issues with that as well. And the teacher came to the house today to do some stuff with him, and he just would not listen to her.
Right.
Blatantly ignored her. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Back in the day, a good cuff upside the head would set him straight.
Yeah. I wish that would work, but unfortunately, it
I
won't work
don't
for
think
him.
so.
You
Right.
could
Yeah.
smack him upside the head, and he would just be like, "What now?
Why'd you do that?
What? You gotta come at me, bro."
Yeah, I remember my parents being able to do that. You can't do that now.
Yeah.
Right.
Even my family is good.
My son's just really tough. He's really tough, and
Well, he's a country boy.
yes, he's a country boy and he's tough. Like, I wouldn't mess with my son. When he gets older, I fear for someone that messes with my son.
Of course, you're not gonna mess with them. He's beating you up right now.
Brett. So his brother once spanked his son. Son looks up and says, "Nailed it." Oh my god! That's horrible. That's horrible.
That's funny.
Yes, they done their evaluation. I had 2 meetings already. The first meeting was 2 hours long, and the
Oh.
second meeting was an hour long. And we already talked about everything. They're going to be pulling him out of his class to do speech therapies and stuff on the days
Awesome.
that he goes to school. So,
That's awesome.
yo, what's up, Moon?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Good to see you.
Hey,
How's everybody today?
Doing
Good.
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 But yeah, my son's pretty stubborn, so I'm hoping that he'll start talking at the end of the year and things will go good.
Your son?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
there's
how's-
sometimes that kids takes longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's Bob?
I haven't seen him. I assume that
I
he's
saw him
doing
on
good.
I saw him on Gray Man. On Gil,
yeah?
I mean on
on
Gil.
Gil's.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
okay.
Gil's live. He was on there.
He might still come on. He comes on later because he's got
Yeah.
stuff to do. Well, he just bought that new house, so he's doing a lot of stuff for it, like doing the trimming outside and
No,
stuff.
usually it's napping by this time of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
you know who was live
Breakout.
yesterday?
What?
The Cosmos. You know who was live yesterday?
I
The
know.
Cosmos.
Yeah, I
I
saw.
just could not stay awake, and I felt horrible. I did pop in for a few just to say, hey, we're having another meetup this year. We haven't really officially made that announcement, but yeah. So I'm hoping that they can make it because I'd really like for them to come. So we're gonna
They're a
probably do that.
blast.
Yes, we've had
Well,
so
did you
much
see
fun with them.
Did
Even
you
in
see
New
they
Hampshire.
changed the rules again on the profanity?
Oh, did they? What was
Yeah,
it?
they're gonna go in effect on the 10th of this month. What the rules that they had changed in November, because every word was, no matter what it was, it's has the same weight. Not no more. It's back to the because too many people complain. That's
Yeah.
like, what the heck, So
I mean,
now
I'm
it's
not
back.
in here like cussing up a storm,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, if you just slip up or then you have to
Yeah.
worry, and that's some crap. We're
Yeah,
all
so
adults here.
now it's like the first, just like before, first 7 seconds, if you don't, if you say the F word, and then basically it's the F word that they don't want you saying, and if you continue saying it like every sentence, then it's gonna get, you don't make any money off of it. But yeah, so and then now even music, how some people would play music with bad words,
Yeah.
that's allowed again, no problem on that. So
Currently trying to get the jars and shipping boxes lined out for the able to ship the barbecue sauce. Cool. That's really cool. But yeah, I'm excited to have a meetup this year. I'm hoping we can get some people to come. It'll be a lot of fun, and it'll probably be in June. I just don't know when. I don't want to make it too early in June because we all know with like freaking Ohio weather that if you make it super early in June, it could still possibly be cold.
Right.
And I don't want to like have people over when it's like freaking freezing out. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to have a meetup, but Rebel asked me, she's like, "Are you having a meetup this year?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let me ask my husband." So I'm excited, and I know for a fact that if I make it between specific dates, that Rebel will be there with her daughter Becca. So
Nice.
it'll be fun. Nice. No, yeah. The water here is fine. I don't live near East Liverpool. Oh my God. East Palestine. There's an East Liverpool in Ohio as well. But no, I don't live near East Palestine. So, however, I feel really bad for those people. I mean, it is about an hour away. And I was really upset because we always go to a place in Ohio called Rogers. And there's a huge flea market there. And that's where we get some of our animals too, because they do them by auction. And I'm like really super concerned, like if we buy any more animals from there, because they're literally 20 minutes away from East Palestine. So it just makes me worry to buy any animals from there. However, I'm just like real concerned with that in general. I worry about those poor people all the time. I keep thinking about it. We had a train derail like 15 minutes from my house. And
they just had another one recently too, huh? They had another one.
Yeah, this happened like a while ago. Yeah, it was like 15 minutes from our house. It almost hit a house. And there was about 3 or 4 train cars in somebody's yard, and it was like filled with like Jeeps and stuff like that, brand new vehicles. Wow. And they had to literally go in and crush them all and chop them all up and carry them away. It completely destroyed their yard, almost destroyed their house.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and that was like not too far away from my house. So this kind of stuff is like kind of hits really close to home, and it's kind of really super scary. Yeah. You know, unfortunately, the railroad people did warn about this. It's been said. So what are you going to do? If you don't listen to people, this is what happens. Hello, Jay. Thanks for coming in. I would like to, I mean, I could really stand on my soapbox about the East Liverpool thing because it really pisses me off, but I can't do it and not get political. So I'm just going to shut the hell up. So, yeah, but that's pretty much it. Like I said, we're doing a giant carrot challenge. So if you want to join the carrot challenge, you can. You do have to make some videos. I haven't figured out an ending date to it yet, but I will let people know. You have to sign up by the 31st of March.
Okay.
The Broussards homestead, they live in Louisiana, right?
Yes.
I'd like to try some of their barbecue sauce and seasonings.
Ooh. They have an Etsy. I don't know. Hey, Brett, are you guys selling it on Etsy? They have an Etsy, and I bought some stuff off their Etsy page before, so I believe that's where they would sell it at. But I'm not sure if he is putting it out there like that. So something to think about, y'all. And if he answers back, then he'll let us know. Yeah, Carrotzilla. Yes, Carrotzilla. Yeah.
When I was allowed to go to Eats. When I was allowed to go to the States, I'd go to football games with the old man. I like American cooking.
Oh, okay, cool. I like some Canadian cooking, but it really, honestly, it doesn't really differ that much. I mean, you
Well,
guys have a lot more fish, stuff like that in certain areas, and I love me some poutine. I almost said it wrong. Yo, but I love that. Bring me some French fries with some gravy on it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mm.
Yeah, it's mostly the tailgate in the parking lot stuff that I like.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say parking lot stuff. I remember doing that in my 20s.
Oh Lordy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fishes says she's actually said it the other way before. You know what? I have said it like that before. Okay? It's like to my dad. Because I was trying to explain to him what that was. And I said poutang instead of poutine. And my dad's like, my dad was in the service. So my dad's like, man, I haven't heard that word since I was in the service. My dad did service in Korea. So what's really funny about this is like in the same day, in the same moment, I'm trying to explain to my dad what Twitter was, and I couldn't think of it. I don't have a Twitter, and I called it Twatter. And
boy,
my husband just looks at me like, Courtney, are you for real right now? My dad's just laughing, but I'm embarrassed because I'm saying these words in front of my dad. It was embarrassing. Oh, Brett says, see my comment about Etsy. Oh, did I miss it? Sorry if I missed it. We will not be shipping. What? I don't know what you said about Etsy, and I'm sorry.
Just say it again.
You can hear Dax banging.
Okay, so I had breakfast. Where was it? I had a breakfast the other day. And we went, I'm a sucker for diners. I am a sucker for diner food. It's, even if it's questionable, I am a sucker for it. So we went to a diner and I got, I've never had this before. It was biscuits and gravy with eggs, scrambled eggs, and then they put cheese on top of it. It was a very weird combination, cheese and gravy.
Yeah.
It was strange to me.
Yeah, some people think that everything goes with cheese.
But it was good. It was just strange.
Huh.
I just didn't think cheese and gravy would go good together.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it's totally not good for your arteries. Totally. But you're not living life if you don't go to a diner. Sorry.
Well, it's like that place. What is it? Heart Attack Burgers.
Yeah.
where they deep fry the burger.
Oh God, that sounds amazing.
and then they say if you're over, I think at one time they had said if you're way over 300 pounds, you get a free burger or something. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
And they have even like these people dressed like nurses and doctors in there.
Oh my.
Really?
That's a little much.
Yeah, I think it's in Vegas. Yeah, I think you probably look it up. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Either over that area, either Arizona or Vegas, one of the two.
I lived 5 minutes from a diner, and I could walk to it easily, but I wouldn't because I lived in the hood. It wasn't very safe to walk to this diner. But I would drive there sometimes and get food, and they had like the best food. They had a burger called the Nightmare.
Ooh.
And oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. The food there was amazing. They'd always give you coleslaw with your with your dinner, no matter what. You get a heaping pile of coleslaw, and it was just so good. The food was so good.
Nice.
The place was called the Corral, and people would always get it confused with the Golden Corral.
I was gonna say, yeah, Golden Corral.
People always, so you went to the Golden Corral? I'm like, hell no, I went to the Corral. Oh my God, I'll never forget. This is funny because it's in the hood. Somebody was shot outside of this diner one time, right? And they said it on the news, and they didn't say it the Corral. They called it the Coral. I laughed so hard. I'm like, where the hell is the Coral at?
Yeah. It's next to the corral.
Yeah. Yes, I love New Jersey, by the way. This is so funny. When we went to visit the Cosmics, we went to New Hampshire or whatever. We, by accident, were in New Jersey. But we were in an area where it was like the tri-state. So there was PA, New York, and New Jersey, like all right there.
Oh.
And so we stopped in New Jersey and we ate at McDonald's. And it was like seriously one of the best McDonald's I've ever eaten at. It was all nice and clean and whatever. Really weird to have paper straws, by the way. Really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then the people were so friendly. And I'm like, I was always told that like that part of the country is rude and, you know, whatnot. But the people
They were probably
so
the rude ones. They were probably the rude ones. You know?
But I had a really good experience. And I was like, I'm in New Jersey? I'm like, I only been to New Jersey one time in my life. And I was like, I was so excited. The girl got so excited that I said I was excited about being in New Jersey. So, yeah, it was a good time. That, and I got to eat at a, oh God, I can't even think about it. I think what the name was. It wasn't an In-N-Out burger. Oh, I can't think of it right now. There's a Garden State Gardener would know.
White Castle?
It's not a White Castle. I can't think of it right now. Lord help me.
Bob's Big Boy?
Yeah, I love a Bob's Big Boy. We don't have them around here though anymore.
I know. Yeah, they went out back. I remember back in the 60s and 70s they were around.
Oh, it's horrible. I love that.
Yeah.
Now they call them Fishers. Fishers Bob's Big Boy. The Sandwich Shack or this, not Whataburger. It's Sandwich Shack or Shake Shack.
Oh.
I couldn't think of it. I ate at a Shake Shack. It was delicious. It was the best burger. I'm a burger fanatic.
Yeah.
And yeah, I ate at a Shake Shack and it was delicious. By the way, my husband tricked me. So we're going through the line and I was going to get this burger and it looked like it had peppers on it, like red peppers. And I'm like, oh, those look really good. I want those red peppers. That looks really good on a burger. I was like, but if they're hot, I don't want them. But it said cherry peppers, right? So I get it, and I'm biting into them. I'm like, these peppers are freaking hot. You know? And they were like red hot cherry peppers.
Oh, no.
It was okay. I still ate it, but I was like not expecting it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. Delicious, greasy, everything you can think of as far as a burger is concerned. It was delicious.
Yeah, nothing like a greasy burger wrapped in bacon.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, like hot dogs. They wrap them in bacon and all kinds of stuff.
You know, I usually don't ever get bacon out because they don't cook it to my They don't cook it to my specifications. I like it crispy, and most of the time you get it, especially if you just get it on a burger, it's like
Rubbery.
And so usually I don't eat it then. I just end up peeling it off because
Yeah.
I don't want it. Who wants some nasty rubbery bacon on their sandwich? Especially if you bite into it. Then it's like, what the hell is this? You know?
Right.
So
Yeah,
I
I don't
usually
like
get without.
My favorite sandwich shop is Chiba Hut. If you're ever in Glendale, Arizona, or Tempe, Arizona, Chiba Hut. It's like a marijuana themed sandwich shop.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, they're
I
Do you
was
put
there, but
marijuana
the
in
last
the
time I've been there
burgers?
was back in the 80s.
oh
Some places, I forget where, maybe Las Vegas, they actually cook with marijuana. And they'll
oh
put it
that's
in the food.
cool.
So I was curious how that works.
No, this place it's just the theme. It's actually just regular food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, regular
Just make
sandwiches.
you look high.
All the workers look high. Want a sandwich, man?
What's all that smoke coming out the back?
Right.
Oh, the special herbs that we use in our food.
If I was brave enough, I probably would smoke, but I'm on medication that has kept me straight for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So I don't want to experiment.
Right.
I'd probably be a freaking psychedelical mess.
Some of us like being like that.
Oh, okay.
It'll be like the video.
My mess is not good. Have you seen me at my mess? It is not good.
It'll be like that
Crying all the
video.
time, pacing around like a moron. That's me.
Like that
Oh,
video
it's funny
that
here.
all the time. The cop pulls up. He goes up to a car and there's a guy and a girl in there, and then knocks on the door, and then she puts the window down and all this smoke comes out. And they're like, "Hi," and they're like, "Hello there." He's all like, "Hi," and he's all like, "Oh, do you know why I'm asking you something here?" He goes, "No." Well, I was wondering because you've been here for about 15 minutes. He goes, "What are you doing?" Well, we're waiting for the stop sign to turn green. And then the other guy is all like, "Oh, this guy's a nice guy, nice cop." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, are you high?" "High?" They're like, No, I'm asking if you're high." And he's all like, "Well, I think I'm gonna have to do a test." And then he goes, "Here," and it gives him, it's a kazoo. And he goes, "Oh, is that a breathalyzer test? Because I'm too high to do that." And then she's all like, "No, it's just a test." And she blows it, and she goes, "Boo!" And then she's like, she starts cracking up like crazy. Yeah, she's high.
That is hilarious. I think I've seen that before. It's like a little blip from a movie, I think.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
sounds
video
like
on Instagram.
Or you see the one where the cop pulls somebody over and they go, "Hi, how are you?" And the person responds, "How high are you?"
Yeah. That's
Oh,
it.
Lord. Now, how does that work in Washington? Because weed's legal. So if
Yeah.
you get a DUI from that?
Probably.
Okay. I didn't know how that
They
worked.
ran you, if you were really impaired and they took a blood test, they could see your levels to see if you had smoked in the last however many days or what. I don't know the logistics of it. I just know that they do.
Well,
You
Yeah.
can get a DUI.
Drinking alcohol is legal, but if you drive and drink, it's not.
Yeah,
Correct.
I
The
didn't know
same
how that
thing.
worked with weed because a lot of people smoke for medicinal purposes.
Right.
So you can't smoke before you go to work because if you do, then you have to drive. So how does that
Right.
work?
It's the same like with alcohol. It
Yeah, same,
depends
yeah, it's
how
the same as
much.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
I
as
think you
drinking.
get the same like alcohol up here in Canada. If they suspect you're high, they can pull a certain test or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but it's still considered to be driving under the influence.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then. It's so weird to go to a place that has it legal, and I live in a state that it's not. It's only legal for medicinal purposes here. In Massachusetts, like when we went to Salem, like everybody's smoking. Like you're walking down the street
Yeah.
and you just smell weed everywhere. And it's so strange for me because that's not what I'm used to. I was just like, that guy's smoking the J. I'm like, right there. It's like right there. You're out in the open. You're not hiding it. Like it's just
Same in Arizona. When I went back to Arizona last summer, I was shocked because it was legal for the first time since, whenever.
Yeah.
They legalized it, I think, the year before that. And it was just weird to be in my hometown with weed legal. And yeah. I just remember having so much anxiety living there, being a smoker and, don't get caught and whatever. So.
But still, it's still against the law because federal, they can actually still get you if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Which is a bunch of, I'm a firm believer and for medical purposes, I'm just such a firm believer. My dad had cancer. If he could have got a hold of that and it could have even possibly helped him with his pain or helped him sleep at night or something. I'm such a firm believer in exploring your medical options that I wish it was legal for stuff like that because I think it's such crap that it is not. And it irritates me. We had not like in the town over, this place is huge. There's this one place that has like huge outbuildings and they were going to turn it into a marijuana facility for medical purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And the township voted it out.
Oh.
It could have made them so much money.
Yeah.
Like even Nick Lachey was interested from 98 Degrees, was interested in investing. It was a huge thing. And the township, because people can't open their mind enough to realize that this could possibly help people, could possibly help your town.
Right.
They voted it out, and it just pissed me off. Like I'm just such a firm believer, and if you can find an alternative out there and it helps you,
right?
Then, I'm not saying go out there and do cocaine because that's not an alternative to anything. No. But so.
Oh, I heard.
Well, there is a big difference. So it is. There is a big difference because between plant-based and chemical-based.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Liz.
I heard out in BC, one of the pot plants that where they grow pot was did something with cocaine where they can or it's in the process of where they can sell it or something like that.
That's weird.
Because of all the up here in Canada, some parts of Canada, there's some drug abuse and it's really bad. So what they're trying to do is have these facilities where they're give so people don't overdose or if there's fentanyl in it or stuff like that, right? And I guess I'm not saying BC is one of those places. I could be wrong, but in the middle or out west of Canada, it's pretty bad where drug overdoses or stuff like that up there.
Yeah. That's too bad.
In numbers, right? So
people
they're
don't
trying to get
know
a
this,
bit of a
like
control.
in places in Brazil and stuff where cocaine is grown, because it is a plant, cacao, right? They get it from, yeah. So, but the places there, the tribes are legally allowed to grow it, and they're the only ones that are allowed to grow it. Because it's part of their religion.
The problem is not the plant itself, it's people are mixing it with other stuff to make more money over there.
Which is horrible.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the others do. They'll mix stuff into it just to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not into. If you know me and you've met me, then you know me. Like Blue knows me. I'm just not into that. I just rather drink.
Right. I'd rather just smoke my green.
we had such a good time at my meetup, so we had a good time.
Yeah.
And for some damn reason, I wasn't getting drunk. What the hell?
We were like consistently drinking, but like every 45 minutes, so it wasn't like being effective.
Yo.
Oops, me.
I had that huge ass charcuterie board with all that food on it. We had pepperoni and salami and peppers and carrots and cucumbers and pita chips and all this crap on this charcuterie board, and we just did nothing but eat and eat and eat and eat. And it was like, no wonder I'm not getting drunk.
Right.
Vodka shots every half hour. I was like, I'm not getting drunk, people. There's something wrong. For a minute there, I thought they were watering down the vodka. We were just eating way too much food. It was so good, though.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Tam.
Tammy is flying the Red Baron this evening. How does it feel to be co-pilot?
No. It's not me. I'm on my phone.
Oh, cool. Nice. And Melon is allowing you to be on your phone?
It's a new phone, and it'll let me open it in Safari.
Nice.
Wow.
Google's a no-go, but Safari works so far.
That's awesome. So glad. So glad.
Can't see the chat, but can't have everything.
I'm sorry.
It's not you, it's my phone. See if I can. Nope, can't put it down. I should have grabbed my tripod. I might run next door and get it. The baby's sleeping in my room, so I can't talk in there and I can't breathe loudly.
Yeah. Don't breathe. You'll wake up the baby. Yep, been there.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my tripod. This is hard.
I
Go ahead.
Fishes, at first, I thought it was somebody in high heels walking across wood floor. But then I forgot that Dax is having a good time in his bedroom.
He is just banging away.
It's Blue's son.
Yep.
By the way, my son had a drum solo this afternoon. My husband sent me a video of him playing his drum, and he was singing while he was playing. So he was having a damn good time. Yeah, so much fun. So, anything else going on in anybody else's life? No? How's you getting plants ready, Marshmallow Man? Uh-oh. Did we lose you? I don't know. I think we lost the Marshmallow Man. Not good. It's probably Melon.
We'll always blame Melon.
Why not?
Oh, today I was in Chris Wyatt's chat. And I haven't had time to go in there. It's usually super early and I just don't have time. So I went in there and somebody gave away free membership. So I am now in the Wyatt army.
Oh,
I was in there and I had to leave. I guess I left too soon. Darn it. Missed out again.
I'm sorry, Shani Shab. If you're in pain, I apologize. That's horrible. I don't know what you could do. I know some people use coconut oil on it. I've never done that. But they say if you just take some coconut, whatever oil, and put it on your tooth, it helps with pain. But the 20th is super far away for that. But you know what?
Yeah.
It could avoid an emergency dental appointment as well, which would probably cost you an arm and a leg. So
yeah.
as long as you're not
But
like
one of the things that you can do is like take a cotton or something and put a alcohol in it and bite it when where the tooth is hurt. If you have a hole or something, the alcohol gonna get in and numb the place.
that's good. I didn't know about all
Yeah,
that.
I find that whiskey does that. Just what I do with whiskey is just take use it like mouthwash, right? Swish it around my teeth and I just swallow it and it numbs everything.
Huh.
You have to be, Passamaquoddy said clove oil, which is good, but if you have a nerve that's exposed, it could burn the nerve and damage it. And then you wind up
Yes.
with a root canal. So be very careful of the clove oil, but it does help.
I'm sorry, Shani Jab. I hope you feel better. Really.
Yeah, it's nothing worse than a tooth pain.
Yeah. Yo, Belt Loop. Yo, what's up? Thanks for all the tips. I'm trying to rinse my mouth. Does it actually hurt? That sucks. Because if it's broken far in, then probably your nerve is exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those things if it gets infected.
Yeah.
And I know there's one
That's
guy who ended up in the ICU because of that.
Yeah.
He almost died.
If the nose is exposed, it's the best option to wash it with alcohol because it's gonna kill the bacteria anyway.
I honestly, I wouldn't go and get a root canal.
Just yank it out.
I would just say pull that shit.
That's what I do.
There are so many. You really need to do your research, but there are so many crappy symptoms and things that can happen to you for having a root canal, all the way from like, I don't know, brain damage to fibromyalgia. You really need to do some research because they open your mouth and they get into the root of your mouth in an unclean environment. And there's so many things that can happen to you during a root canal. So I would just say pull it. Unless it was my front tooth or something. Then I'd be like,
yeah, you say that now.
Family farm. I ain't got no teeth.
Get some Tic Tacs.
Get some Tic Tacs up in there. Like, what are those teeth? Chicken.
You say pull it when it goes missing and you don't have it anymore. You say, I wish I never had it pulled.
Yeah.
I've never said that about a tooth before.
Yeah, me neither. I got a lot of.
I had a tooth, or I went in to have a tooth pulled, and they tried talking me into saving the damn thing. And I was like, no, I don't want to maintenance this tooth. I don't want you drilling and whatever.
No, then they got to destroy it. The thing is, they have to destroy pretty much the whole tooth just to put the root canal in. So why even, you know?
So I was like, no, it was $50 to pull it. It was a couple $100 to save it. And I was pull the tooth. It was a back tooth. I didn't need it.
I'm sorry, Shawnee Shav. Like, I really am. That's horrible, especially since The tooth pain thing is so annoying because
Oh yeah.
dentists know that they have you by the balls. They know. Like, where else
Yeah.
are you going to go? You need to go to the dentist. And if you're in pain and they make you wait all that time, it's such BS.
Or go to the barber, huh?
Just go to your local barber, yes, and say,
Get
and lean
the
back in the chair
pliers.
and be like, yo, take this out. Take
I
it
get some
out.
vice grips.
Well, when you have a hole, they're gonna drill it bigger. They're gonna kill the nerve, and they're gonna patch it up, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I had one dentist one time tell me, yeah, because I had already a root canal and I had a crown on it, and there was nothing wrong with it. He goes, "Oh, I think we need to do that root canal again." I go, "Why?" Well, it looks like in the picture that he didn't go deep enough. I'm like, "Well, are you going to be able to go deep enough?" Well, I don't know until I try. I'm like, "No." It's like it doesn't hurt. There's nothing wrong with it. Leave it alone. It's like they're just looking for the
Exactly.
and especially if you have insurance, they're gonna, hey, your insurance covers it.
Oh, I went ballistic on. It was
That's-
Aspen Dental. I don't know if you guys have those in your area.
We do.
Oh, it's horrible. Okay, so I went to an Aspen Dental. It was my first time. I needed a couple fillings, and I went and I had semi-good insurance. It wasn't great, but it was okay. And they tried to sell me everything under the sun. They charged my insurance company for a new toothbrush. They charged my insurance company for all this different stuff. It was costing me $500. And I called them and I said, what in the hell? I just had 2 fillings. That was it. I'm like, what is going on? Well, Aspen Dental
the
takes
toothbrush that they
advantage
give you for
of
free.
really good insurance. And what they were doing is they were charging me for one of those really fancy toothbrushes that water picks and and all that crap. And I never got it. So I'm thinking, what's going on here? Why are you charging me for all this? Here later on, Aspen Dental got sued for doing that to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's something funny. I took Zeus to the vets on Thursday or Friday, and he had a tiny little bit of tartar, and with Tank, they just scraped it off of his teeth, right? They tried selling me a toothbrush. I'm like, the day that Zeus grows a pair of thumbs and you can teach him how to use that toothbrush is the day I'll buy it off you.
Yeah.
Because I know it's not going to happen.
Okay, I'm sorry. Bellou said the nerve. If you had a tooth,
You're gonna teach the dog how to floss.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be the next thing that they try, right? Here's some dental floss. No friggin' thanks.
Yeah. They just tried to. I mean, they would have charged me for brand new toothpaste if they could have. And I'm like, some fancy ass mouthwash.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah, they sell you the dollar store toothbrush for $10.
It irritates me that they don't do mercury fillings anymore. They always want to put that plastic crap where they have to the epoxy.
Yeah, the white
crap
stuff.
where they have to put the light in your mouth for so long and then it sets and all that. I've had mercury fillings in my mouth since I was in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want a mercury filling. Well, why do you want a mercury filling? It's toxic. Well, if it's so toxic, I've had this shit in my mouth for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Like,
last time I went to the dentist, they wanted to pull all of my mercury fillings and give me.
Oh my God.
Because I had
look at my mouth.
Yeah.
All that's mercury fillings.
Oh no.
You're going to pull all my teeth?
Yep.
Hell no.
Because it's so valuable.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I'd
They
be very
actually can't
upset about
dispose of
that.
them. There's actually the dental offices actually have to put them in the toxic waste. They actually have to have a special guy come and pick them all up and put them in toxic waste, like to a toxic waste landfill. They can't
We
go
used to
and-
have at home in the 60s, we had a little bottle and it had
Yep.
mercury in it.
Uh-huh.
And we used to play with it.
Oh, it's
Yep.
cool. I played
Yeah,
with it
it
too.
breaks up into a bunch of little balls and then it would
Oh, yeah.
all gather itself.
Yeah,
We used
liquid
to-
metal. So cool.
We used to do something with it in the medical field, and we'd put it in somewhere, and then we had to measure exactly how much we put into this balloon. And then when we took it back out of what we were putting it in weeks later, we had to measure it and make sure that we sent the exact same amount to pharmacy, or we had to account for where the milligrams of mercury went.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Skinner.
Hello, Skinner. But seriously, the reason why I like my mercury fillings is because they've been in there the longest. I've known people that get those plastic fillings and they don't last. They last like 10 years.
And then
Yeah.
they crack.
Yeah. No, thanks. I've had my mercury fillings in my mouth for
I think I've had mine
my
for
first filling was
40
taken
40
away.
something years.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you how many years I've had mine.
You've only had them in for 15 years, right, Tammy?
That's it. That was it. Yeah. Before that, I had perfect teeth.
Yeah, believe it or not, some of the teeth I've had pulled had that plastic stuff on them. And what would happen, because on my mom's side of the family, I got shitty teeth, right?
Mm.
So what would happen is when they started putting that plastic stuff in there, I'd go to bite something hard and half the tooth would break.
Yeah, that stuff just does not work.
Hey, I think I'm doing pretty good because by the time my parents were my age, they had had all their teeth pulled and had dentures.
Yeah. Yo,
I
Shift
still have
Kicker.
all my own teeth.
Thanks for coming in, Shift Kicker. Thanks for supporting the channel. Appreciate you.
Hey, shift kicker.
Yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes they just make things that they don't last, so you have to keep going.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to have to keep
Just
going.
like everything
back
they
to
make
that.
now. Disposable.
They told me that they could still do mercury fillings, but they had to like come in with hazmat suits and stuff.
Oh.
I'm like,
Yeah,
so
it's that toxic now. Consider it that
why didn't you guys come in with hazmat suits before? When did this line hit? Like I've got like 12 of them in my mouth right now, and none of those doctors had hazmat suits. Like,
1993, I can tell you, because before 1993, it was not a big deal. And at 1993, we used to have to start counting every little milligram of mercury.
so annoying.
And then they did away with it right after that. You couldn't even use them.
That's crazy. Hey, shift kicker.
I broke front tooth when I was 8. Finally got a partial when I was 15. It ruined the rest of my teeth. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Aw. Oh,
You
wow.
broke your tooth on fried chicken? Yikes.
Must have been a
Yeah,
hard,
If it's
hard bone.
again,
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I would totally do a gold filling. I honestly, though, I don't think insurance pays for that.
Bring in your own gold.
Oh, can we do that? I would totally do that. I got this. You come in, goomp. I put the gold bar.
Hey,
on it.
they have people
Take
with
my tooth out of
those
this.
gold grills.
Yeah. Yeah, fishes. You ain't supposed to eat the bones. Yo, Becca.
Hi,
What's up, girl? What you eating?
Chili.
Oh. That sounds wonderful.
It actually was. It was like random crap from the basement that I would never put in chili ever.
Mhm.
And it actually turned out to be pretty good.
Was it green beans?
Just generic.
You put green beans in there, didn't you? No.
No, I didn't have. I usually put like chili beans or like kidney beans, and I didn't have any, so we put pinto beans in instead.
Mm.
And then like the cheap pasta sauce that they give you at like the food pantry. We had like 4 or 5 cans of it, and I threw that in there. And then a can of tomato soup, and
The discount bread store sells it here.
Oh, interesting.
Must be
Yeah,
a Mexican recipe.
The only thing in the pasta sauce was garlic and onion powder. That's in chili. Put it in the chili.
Yeah.
Use it up because it's sitting down there in the basement.
One time I went to make enchiladas and I didn't have cumin. And I was like, well, shoot, I don't have cumin. So I
Don't
just
have to
used
put it in there.
I just used McCormick's chili powder. It worked the same.
Kinder has a chili powder, and oh my goodness, is that fabulous? That's
Yeah.
what we put in this. That's why it's
wood fired chili. It's a packet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or
It's
you could
really
do
yummy.
it, or you could do it the old-fashioned way and use regular chilies and put them in the blender.
Yum.
We've done that too,
Mhm.
but we have 2 people in the house right now who are have sensitive stomachs. Well, 3.
Well, there's some
Oh,
chilies
yeah.
that you can use that aren't spicy. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
they're even sweet.
And we have little kids that are not going to eat anything that's really spicy either. So
The Bob.
Yeah. It's coming. What was I gonna say? Oh, Cowboy Kid Roll. I just watched one of his things, and he did his homemade taco sauce. He threw in beef broth, his like these chilies. He threw them in there, onions, pepper.
Oh, nice.
Roasted them on the stove, and then he blended them together, like on a blender.
That look good.
For a couple days. So good. Well, that looks.
Can you see it,
Becca? That's adorable.
Yeah.
I made it.
I love it.
Yellow is my favorite color.
Is
I'm making tacos tomorrow, and I could totally eat tacos right now.
What up,
Here's another
Bob?
one I did. I don't know if
That's
you can see
really
the green.
pretty. I like
It's
the
got
Yeah.
3 black trees on it, but I don't know if you can really see it.
Yeah, I see it.
No, barely.
But yep.
Ginger Ninja.
I'm sorry if I didn't say hi, Ginger. Thank you for coming in.
Show them the ink dyed one.
It was the Cowboy Kent Rollins. He does everything in cast iron typically. I think he lives in Texas. He did the taco. Ooh, that's pretty. He did taco sauce, and it was the first time I've actually ever seen it taco sauce being made. Honestly, I usually just do it from like a powder. But he like stewed it in like a Dutch oven on his grill for like 2 days. And it looked so good. He actually put chilies in it. And it looked wonderful. And there was beef broth, like a couple things of beef broth, like the chilies and everything. And then he put it, once it was all put together and cooked, he put it in a blender and blended it up. And then he made a roast, basically, shredded that shit, put that taco seasoning on. I was drooling. I was drooling.
It's called barbacoa.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. It looked, well, I didn't eat it, but it looked good. It was basically food porn. It was wonderful. It was really good. Becca, your creations are beautiful. I'm just letting you know. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So this one is the start of Robert's Cup.
Oh, okay.
So this is all I got so far.
Not to be confused, it's Homestead Aquarius, Robert.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, usually I just call him Homestead Aquarius. Like, I know his real name, but I don't usually ever use his real name.
And here's an ink pen she did.
Oh, nice.
I can't turn it all the way around because I don't want the name to show.
Yeah. That's
Here's
pretty.
Here's like glittery ones I've done too. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I see the glitter.
Again, can't show the name, but
That's really pretty. You do a good job.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go, guys. Thanks a lot.
Oh, you're leaving us? Okay. Bye,
Have a
Moon.
good
Have a
night.
good night.
All right. Have a good one, everybody. Good night.
Thanks for coming on.
Wait, we got a kid in here too.
This one's mine. This one's mine. This one's mine.
I love having Moon on. I met Moon by mistake, I think. Like, it was just like he started coming up on my news feed. And I was like, oh my gosh, this dude has jumping spiders. It was so interesting to me. And then he just started coming around, and like, I freaking love Moon. He's awesome. That's kind of how I met Yosi. It was by mistake.
Sort of.
Jay's
Wasn't
here.
Kaylin?
It was never a mistake, Courtney. It was always meant to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay's here with
Because-
me, and he said the first time he met Moon was through the jumping spider video, and then one day he saw him up on your panel, and he's like, "How did that happen? How did that connect?"
Well, thanks, King Poobah. He put in the link to that taco seasoning video, which, by the way, I'm so gonna do one day. I'm so gonna make a roast. I'm gonna shred it. I'm gonna do the beat. I'm gonna do it because it looks so good. It takes a lot longer, but it's worth the wait. Once I made virgin dumplings without any meat and fed 12 people that were starving. Oh, Ginger, you're such a sweetheart. By the way, I watched one of Ginger Ninja's videos about her she made green bean casserole one time, and she made my mouth drool. All the stuff that she put in it, and then she loaded it with cheese. I was like, I want some green bean casserole, please. It looks so good. It looks really good. And then she loaded that crap with the French fried onions. Oh. Yo, Diggs. Thanks for coming in. I'm like super happy because I had a glass of wine. So I'm like, woo! I love everybody.
Diggs, sorry I missed you tonight on your channel.
Yeah, I apologize.
Driving.
I didn't realize we were going on at the same time. So I'm sorry, Diggs. I made it with Campbell's soup too. Everyone requests I make that for every get together now. Yeah, it looked amazing. Yo, Grubby. Grubby or Grubby? Crubby? I'm sorry, I get it mixed up every time.
Hey, Grubby. Yeah.
No biggie. My net went out at 30 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Oh.
What the hell? That's not good. I put the link out there in case Bob wanted to come up. I hope he does eventually. We miss you, Bob. He was all excited because the Amazon truck came.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I'm just talking about you. I love you. Thank you for coming on.
Yep, Becca mentioned something about me getting something out of the basement, and then Bob was in the chat all of a sudden.
I heard that.
Did you see that? You guys notice that?
Tammy.
Yep.
So who's in the basement now, Bob? Tammy or Q?
I want to be in there with both of them.
You just want me to cook for you.
That too. yeah, I want you smoking hot, but cooking's part of it too. How are we all doing, guys?
Doing good.
Woke up from my afternoon siesta. My old man siesta.
That's okay. Everybody
That's
needs
like
a
I
nap
told
once in a
you.
while. You know, when people nap, they live longer.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom because I drink a glass of wine. So nature calls.
Kevlar sewing thread. Let's see how it actually broke. I thought this stuff was supposed to be super tough. What the hell? It snapped. Maybe it was a fluke. Let's see. Let's try
Is
it.
it old?
Shouldn't. I just got it out of Amazon just now. So.
Oh.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's tough. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like it. Oh yeah, baby, that'll go right through your.
I'm not even
fingers.
going to ask what you're sewing with Kevlar.
Well, you do the math, okay? I'm
I-
learning. I'm learning how to make stainless steel treble hooks with
Oh.
Kevlar thread and some of these really big bells.
Okay. I had a vest somebody wanted me to sew for them, and I thought about ordering the Kevlar thread, but I didn't know if it'd be worth it or not.
Well, this seems to be. Let me cut off another piece and test it again. Let's see. Let's verify. Ow. Oh, yeah, that's tough stuff, man. Oh, yeah, it works like it advertised. Yeah.
Good to know.
Some big Crodal bells, too. I just got these from Amazon. God.
Well, you know, we call that the kind of fishing you can take a nap, because you just put that bell out there on the end of it, like, you know, a bobber, and then, you know, when the bell starts ringing, it's time to wake up and reel in the fish.
It's good for catfishing.
It's just
Yeah.
burglar fishing. Junkie fishing.
So you still have those, Bob?
I saw one ride by on a bicycle. You know, I recognize them. Then I've only seen two, but they stayed at a distance from all the houses. They came by, then they left. They boogied. I think they saw all the cameras and all the alarm systems around the neighborhood, and they gone. Forget it. Just leave. You know.
Boom.
Sorry,
Hey,
Dave.
Dick.
By the way, you said Hell's Bells. There is a game at the casino called Hell's Bells, and I love to play it. And it's a guy, he sings the saxophone music, you know, but it's so funny. And when the machine goes haywire, the machine, you know, does all this really cool stuff, and the machine is called Hell's Bells.
Hell's bells.
Hey, Stephanie.
Okay, I just wanted to test this out because this is the new computer.
Oh,
Nice.
Test it out, see if it works. And apparently it does. Better than the old one. The old one kept on freezing up on me because it's, well, about ready to melt down.
Are those sprouts?
Yeah, thanks, Courtney.
Oh, you're welcome.
Nice.
Lentil.
You feeding your
Eat sprouts.
chickens? Are you?
My roosters.
Nice.
Nice.
I almost bought ducks at Tractor Supply today.
It's kind of like chicken math, only with duck.
They had them for $2.
Aww.
And I have
You
a
know
friend-
what?
I have a
Ducks
friend
are
with a
such a
pond.
pain in the ass.
I love them. But
Oh, they're so sloppy.
we have
And they
a friend with a pond, so he's like, you can bring them over once they're able to be outside, and
Yeah.
they can just live in the pond.
You know
Cool.
what's really funny? The other day when I was going to take Fred to school, I had a Muscovy in the backyard, just, you know, going around eating all the bugs from the yard, you know, doing its thing. Then the mail came in. This wasn't Charlie. This was the other one, Spike. He comes in, he flies up, he comes in next to her, and he's waddling his butt up trying to get to her. And she flies away and lands on the garage roof.
You don't want none of that, actually.
He's like, she
No,
was
thank
like,
you.
hell no.
You want this? You got to work for it.
It was hilarious. I
Right.
laughed so hard. I wish I had a camera. It was so funny.
Hey, I want to lay bets right now with those big bells that Bob got. He's
Mhm.
probably got a couple left over. I want to lay bets that Bob's going to turn those bells into a mace.
No. They're. I remember living in that last house with all the junkies and the home invasions and all that good stuff. I've got a space over there between the shelving and the edge of the door, and I'm going to make like a few things that I can put across there like flags, some of those bells, and some of these stainless steel treble hooks that I've made out of safety wire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Uh-huh. Well, let me show you what I've been working on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, as soon as you said stainless steel treble hooks out of safety wire, oh,
Yeah.
What? It didn't make you want to run through his backyard?
no. No.
Why not barefoot?
He's just trying to make it harder to escape from the basement.
Either that or easier to trail once they get out of the basement. One of the two.
Yeah, they leave a nice blood trail.
Yeah, I won't be calling the police to track him. Hey, bring the hunter with his little floodlight.
You know, up until a few days ago, when Bob commented on one of my videos or on my comments or something, I don't know exactly what it was, but I thought I had no way of ever getting into Bob's basement. It was just never going to happen. Then one of his comments said, "Get in my basement." I was like, I got into Bob's basement. Get all the ice cream I can eat.
And popsicle.
I'm nice to the women that I abduct, man. I want them to stay. I don't want them to fight and stuff. I want them to hang out.
He's even promised me lumpia. Okay, even
That's
promised me
right.
lumpia.
That's right. Here, come on down here. Hey, Tammy, come down the stairs. I got some fresh lumpia.
That's where all the lumpia's kept.
Shay, come on down the stairs.
I am going out to my nephews and making egg rolls again.
Oh, they're very close to lumpia. Yeah,
Well,
ingredients are just
my egg rolls are a family recipe from Taiwan. And
right
so
on.
They're right from, first generation.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And but you have to understand, it makes like 24 dozen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
you only make them a couple times a year and you freeze them. You don't
So
make
yeah, I was going to say stuff them in the freezer.
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah.
Yeah, we mix the ingredients in a 5-gallon pail.
Oh.
These are treble
Purely
hooks.
decorative, right? Purely decorative.
Yeah, that's purely decorative. So that these are made out of aircraft grade stainless steel safety wire. They won't really do much damage to you, but they will hook on every piece of fabric on your body.
Yep.
Yeah.
Use Kevlar wire.
Yeah, and Kevlar wire and Kevlar thread to hold them up, and have the weight suspending with one of these big crotal bells. You get my devious kind of mind.
Yeah, that is not my phone.
That's mine. Just a minute. Through experience, guys.
Bob's a busy man.
Well, when they come in your house, it's not like all these prepper channels. Well, I'll just get my dog Bubba. Dude, they don't say nothing. Yossi was a cop. He knows how shit goes down. They come in. That's it. They're in right now. And holy. So this will slow them down a little bit. I so far I've made 3 of these and assembled them, and I walked through it several times. These things will hook on any piece of fabric that you've got with some Kevlar thread to hold it tight. Oh yeah. Surprise, motherfucker.
Becca,
No,
you comment.
Why?
Well, you ain't just coming in here. You're going to regret it, dude.
It's a BDSM.
That's
the after chat. We are going to talk about what I know about those.
Lord help me.
Oh my God. Oh my
Help
God.
me.
Yeah, that's kind of hooked up on my pants already. Dang it.
Let's just say there's lots of things that I didn't think that people would ever use for those things, and I have seen them used.
Oh, Kroger Bell?
Becca's like, yeah, we did that last weekend.
Yeah.
It was the weekend before last, Courtney. Get it right.
Wait. No,
Hey, I don't know anything. I just stay home and watch the kids.
Bells and thread is okay, but fish hooks, now that's a little over the line, honey. Okay, we don't do that in the bedroom.
Becca,
No,
no, I'm
no,
Oh,
no.
This is the
gonna
early
say.
hours.
I was just gonna say, archery arrows.
Archery arrows.
You should see the Mark C leaf when used on skin.
you know what?
Oh.
Amish. I'm sorry. Amish and sex furniture do not go in the same sentence. There, fishes. Not in the slightest.
No, just no.
Yeah,
No.
I got a splinter in my ass. Yeah.
Never know. There might be a little kink on them little homesteads up there.
What's this das? Splinter
Hey,
in ass?
they got a lot of time on their hands. They got no power. So think about it. And they got big families. So something's happening.
Ew. Something's happening and everyone smells like BO. I'm done.
BO or cow shit, one of the two.
Exactly.
What's it say? Arrows in
See
the
all those
ceiling?
pheromones.
Wait, what? I want some more information about that. That's something I've never thought of. Arrows. Arrowheads. Arrowheads. Oh. Well, she just scooted out of there. She's dropped a. What's this about arrowheads in the ceiling or something?
I had her muted, Bob.
Oh.
I had her muted.
It's not arrowheads.
Mhm.
It's fiberglass arrows, like
In
The shafts.
the shafts of them. You don't have arrowheads on them.
In the ceiling, you said?
No. Well, we'll talk off when we're not on.
Just use your imagination, Bob.
Oh.
Later, Bob.
Whoa, buddy.
You
Yeah,
can't.
hey, you stumped a pervert. You stumped. Oh, naughty. Oh,
You're slipping, Bob.
I mean, you've
yeah,
seen Bob's
I
girlfriend,
guess.
right? So
She been through some stuff.
Wow. How about her? Oh, never mind. We'll stop there. This is a family.
Man, I don't know why, but for some reason I'm super hungry.
It's back
Yeah, I
eating
think
the chili in front of you.
Yeah.
Well,
And
hey,
you only
it's
check for dinner.
what?
Courtney only had check for dinner.
Did you say shit?
Courtney
No.
hardly had shit for dinner, is what I heard.
No, I had a shake.
A shake.
That's what I said.
I apologize, Yossi.
I thought for certain. Okay, not that you have a bad accent. I'm not saying that. Okay, but sometimes I am hard of hearing,
No,
and I can't understand what you're saying. So I literally thought that you said I had shit for dinner.
I thought he said shed.
I heard shit.
So I'm sorry, Yossi.
I know. I can't hear either.
No, I'm married to a foreigner. I'm used to that stuff. Like, baby, what'd you say? What?
But sometimes I'm too tired to pronounce it correctly.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. It's like when Mrs. and I were on a lunch date, and one of our Filipino friends comes by, sees us, stops in, and we're having crepes. And she says, "How do you say that?" She's standing at her table. "How do you say that? Crepes? 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 No. These creeps? No. These are crepes. Craps? No, I'm a creep.
Yo, V.
This is a
cheers.
crepe. A crepe, and I'm a creep. Oh,
I'd be like, grape.
yeah. That's what I kept telling her. It's a crepe. It's a crepe. Not crepe. Crap? Creep?
Right. That's cute.
I'm a creep. That's a crepe.
My grandma used to call them. They're not crepes. They're called balachingas.
Pancake.
She used to call them balachingas. And it was funny because I told my friend from Hungary, I said, yeah, we make balachingas. And
Nope.
over there, it's called Bala Changa, or I can't remember what it says in Hungarian. So she was all confused. But yeah, we make balachingas, which is a crepe basically with jelly in the middle, and we roll them up and we eat them, and they're wonderful. We put all different kinds of jelly in them, like apricot. And, yeah, so good.
Court, how long are you going to be on for?
Probably for just a half hour yet.
A half hour. All right. I was gonna come back, but I have to go get dinner ready. It's 5:30. Well, it's just after 5:30.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Thank you for having me
coming
up.
on. I
miss
really
you.
missed you, and I love you so much.
Haven't
Yeah,
seen
I
you
love
forever.
you.
Blue.
I know. I'll be around more this time for sure. I'm jumping back on that horse, so I just
Good.
need to figure out what my channel's gonna be and hopefully do a live stream of my own soonish.
You got this.
Right.
And you have my full support in anything you do because I love you.
Awesome. I love you too. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a good
Hi,
night.
Blue. Take care,
Bye.
Dawn.
It
Nobody
doesn't want me
loves-
to leave.
Leave us.
Your
Melon
There we
time's
is
here forever.
Melon is jealous and possessive.
I love crepes. Bob Evans used to have the most delicious crepes. And I don't know what they put in the center. It was like vanilla pudding. Okay. But it was so freaking good. And then they top it off with like blueberry wonderfulness or like whipped cream of some sort. And it was delicious. And then they take it off the menu.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay, Diggs. I'm like, why did you take it off the menu? It was delicious.
Okay, that's it, Courtney. You need to come to my hometown because very nearby here we have a. Oops, sorry. We have a place that is a crepe and coffee shop.
Yummy.
And the last time I tasted a crepe that tasted that real and that authentic was when I was in Paris. So you would absolutely love this place. They make real crepes. None of those crappy
Well,
crepes.
Here in Israel, we have something that's called the blinches. It is basically a crepe with cream cheese and what do you call it?
Oh,
And
Blitz?
the grapes that dry
oh,
Raisins?
Raisins?
raisins. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and you roll it like a taco.
Oh, that sounds really yummy. Well, especially with the texture of
A
the grape.
burrito.
Mhm.
You roll it like a burrito. It's like a folding.
Uh-huh.
It's a round. Yeah.
Mhm.
And you can do it sweet, and or you can do it basically salty. It's like a pancake paste, but more vanilla.
Yeah. That's what crepes are.
Yeah, it's basically kind of a thin
Yeah.
pancake. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can make a pancake mix if you really want to, but we just do flour and eggs.
Mhm.
You can make a pancake mix and just add more milk to it and make it really
Yeah.
super thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're doing them savory, you leave the sugar out. If you're doing them for desserts, you add a little sugar to the dough.
If you put a little oil inside of the butter, you can do less egg.
Mhm.
This,
And you gotta get the pan up to the right temperature before you start to make them, or you can't flip them right.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's an interesting place where we have those crepes. They make it into almost like an omelet, almost
Mhm.
similar ingredients as an omelet. It belongs to a Filipino doctor, and he's a gay, and all his staff is gays and lesbians. It's a very small place, so you know that they've got to have really high standards with their food.
And they must have really good crepes.
They do. They do. Mm-hmm. They do. I like the place. It's very cozy. You know, a lot of those tall tables where you can go in and have coffee with your lover. You know, and have snacks and stuff like that. Really romantic with lots of wide open walls that are made of glass, so you could see through. It's
That's
nice.
something I
nice
haven't
little
made in a
place.
long time is crepes.
My grandmother used to make this thing called ayacuca. And it is basically you use the crepe batter and you put freaking apples. You batter the apples in it. And then you fry it. And then you put powdered sugar over the top of it.
Yummy.
Sounds good.
I used to make one too that was sort of like a turkey pot pie because it was a savory crepe, and it would be like a cream sauce with turkey and mixed vegetables. You fold that up and then you put the gravy over top. Oh,
Yeah.
I've not done that in a long time.
You guys are cruel, man.
Sorry.
We
Those are
just
my
really
favorite.
like our desserts.
Mrs. isn't here, and all I've got is bread and water.
Not even a hot dog?
Okay, we don't
No.
believe you because we know Mrs. stocks the refrigerator with those little Tupperware containers of, absolute fabulous Filipino goodness. So
You
don't
know it is. You know it is. Yeah, the refrigerator is so stuffed every day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, fishes. They're also called apple fritters. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
my grandmother called it ayacuca.
Ayacuca. That's Hungarian?
It's German.
German. Oh, okay.
Oh, I did a good German apple fritter video, Courtney.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm. They're not that hard to make. You should do one with your grandpa's recipe.
Yeah, I probably should. I just never thought about it. But yeah, I should.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen Blue around for a long time.
I know. She's been stressed. She's got a lot of things going on at home, and I really miss her. She, a lot of people didn't make my meetup last year.
Mm-hmm.
Some people gave me good excuses as to why they couldn't come. I mean, somebody had a baby, and others didn't give me good excuses. But you know what? Blue flew in all the way from Washington State to come and be at my meetup, my little teeny meetup. It means a lot.
You guys all corrupted my inflatable girlfriend.
Everybody was like, you know what? Ginger was getting around.
Yes.
That is so cool. Yeah. Well, that's a good friend who will go the extra mile.
Yeah.
Well, Diggs came from what, Pennsylvania to
Yeah.
here?
He lives 2 hours away, so it wasn't that bad.
Oh, okay. Well, still,
We would have
Garden
been
State
there had
Gardener.
somebody not
Eventually,
decided to have
I'm
a
having. Oh, go ahead, Becca. I'm sorry, honey.
We would have been there had somebody not decided to have a baby.
I know. Geez, babies and all.
Oh, come on. Just squat, the sucker comes out, you're back in business,
Not that big. Did you hear how big that baby was?
No.
12 pounds, 2 ounces, and I was only 34 weeks along.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Or 37. I was 37 weeks.
We were going to make it till she decided that, she didn't want to cook him until he was 14 pounds.
My youngest son was 10 pounds. He came out ready to eat solid food,
Yeah, because at that point they gain a pound a week, and she was only 37 weeks. So if she'd have went any longer, he'd have been,
The doctor said that he was the second largest baby that he had ever delivered. The only other bigger baby that he had ever delivered was when he was in medical school, and the man was in his 50s.
In his 60s?
His 50s.
And he had delivered.
He had never delivered a baby that big.
Oh, wow. That says something right there.
Yeah. He said, the only other baby that beats your record is the baby I delivered in medical school.
Yeah.
Well, they say
we won't forget her anytime soon.
No.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know why I do this. It really tortures my insides when I compare myself to a time period. I just was sick last month, right? And I was sick for an entire month. I keep thinking to myself, if this would have been the 1800s, I would have died already.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
I don't know why I do this, but when I had my son, I probably would have been one of those statistical women that would have died during childbirth. Guarantee it.
Oh yeah, you look at some of the countries around the world that don't have health care. Yeah, infant death and you know, during birth. Oh man. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, you lose a lot of blood.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
But the U.S. is not number one in like of the top best. We're not
even close.
We're not even close.
Oh.
I think with our healthcare system we would be, but we are.
I heard the UK is really good.
Places.
And I was told that the UK is really good because they actually give you nitrous oxide. So I don't know if that's true or not. I've been in a lot of baby mom groups on Facebook, and everybody talks about how good the UK is because while you're giving birth, they give you laughing gas.
Oh gosh, I would die. Laughing gas gives me such a headache. I can't stand it. I'm allergic to anesthesia, so I get really, really super sick. And having to have C-sections,
if you think about it, it makes sense because if you're laughing, you're pushing.
That's true. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh man, my time of life, we're all done with that baby stuff, man. No more.
I'm still having a hard time picturing the laughing gas in the delivery room.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's walking by. What's going on in there? What's so funny? Oh, she's just giving birth. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Use it all you want, hon. It doesn't wear out.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. We're bringing late night chat to the mid volume.
It's not like it's gonna wear out.
Oh my god.
I think Lou fell asleep.
Oh, she bounced. She had to go cook dinner.
No, Lou.
Yeah.
Oh, Lou. Well, the Marshmallow Man, yeah.
Still here.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Marshmallow Man. I love when you come up on panel when you can actually come up and Melon doesn't give you a hard time.
Oh, in my life, you know, stringing lights for light up the backyard. I'm always looking to save $1, so I need some poles that will raise these light strings way up above the ground. So I'm going to use a couple of fishing poles from the secondhand store. These were $10 each. Hook these to my deck, bring the lights way up off the ground, and they'll even flex a little bit when the wind's blowing, so the light cord doesn't break.
Nice.
How heavy are your lights?
They're not very heavy, but they're
Okay.
50 feet. There's 50 feet of them.
Oh, because I was gonna say that pole you're flexing there looks like a medium to medium light.
Yeah,
that thing on the breeze. If there's something that can catch a breeze on that tip, that thing's gonna get whipping around pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like you have a buggy whip holding your lights up.
Yeah. Yeah, if that happens, I'll just bring them down a notch. Bring them down lower if I have to.
He's just doing that to catch the trespassers. They're just getting.
That's a good idea, Tammy. Keep the ideas coming. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Diggs, if I have a meetup this year, will you come again?
Possibly, depending on when it is.
Okay, it will be in June again, probably. But
possibly.
I'm hoping that the Cosmics can come. So we'll see. But, you know, Tammy's going to be there.
I gave her the dates I can't come, so she knows when not to schedule it. So the rest of everything else is free. Just
Tammy's coming.
weekend
So
after.
Bob, are you gonna fly all the way to Washington just to meet
Tammy's-
me and meet your girlfriend for the first time?
Tammy's coming.
I'm gonna be there. I know the way now. The car's been there before.
The only reason I'm saying I might be there is from about the end of May to all the way through June. Things with work are a little bit uncertain right now.
Oh, okay. That's not good.
The place that I deliver for, since we're subcontracted, is closing.
Oh.
Oh.
Diggs.
The parent company's not closing, just that distribution center.
Okay.
So they're gonna try to figure out how to get the stuff up to us. Here's the kicker, because I drive up to Newcastle, which is about a mile away.
Yeah.
No, not a mile, but about an hour away.
An hour, yeah.
The scuttlebutt is he was looking for a place around there. He hasn't found a place. So the longer it goes, it's either going to be in Youngstown, Akron, or Canton, which is twice as far for me to drive for the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. And what's
I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I get it. Mhm.
Huh.
I
Well,
guess it would be time.
I hope everything
for
works
that
out with your
raise there,
job.
Dave.
Go ahead, Lewis. I'm sorry, honey.
I guess it would be time to ask for that raise there, Diggs.
I'm
Drive
feeling.
that much further.
I asked for it. I'm making about 25 an hour right now. Not the most, but I'm pretty much at the top of my tier. So
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Adventures with with Outdoor Eagle. I almost said with Wild Eagle. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you. Time to shine. Said thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. 17 people in the house. Thank you so much.
but on the other side of that is I'm actually looking at another place for a job a lot closer to home that actually has an ending time. I'm looking at public lands. It's owned by Dick's. No, they don't. It used to be the Field and Stream in Cranberry, but they have a pro staff in their fishing department. That's what I'm trying to get into. It's their fishing department.
Yeah.
They have a pro staff in there, so I'm going to try to get in there just working in the fishing department, and then try to get on the pro staff because I'm going to be buying a rather expensive kayak off of them. So I may be able to work within the sponsorship for my tournaments I want to do this year.
Nice.
Which that's the other thing with the tournaments is I signed up for this one deal where I'm doing 4-month-long tournaments, just fishing around here. It's online, but if I win that month, I want a spot on the team to go fish down at Gunnersville, Alabama against other teams.
Yeah.
$10,000 to win.
Oh my God, Diggs.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yep, we're doing this.
Yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations. That'll be
Thank
awesome. That'd be good.
Hey, time to shine. Hey, Gear.
Time to shine's in the house. Thank you. Gear's here. Oh my God. Gear's gonna show us his giant veg.
Oh geez.
I saw pictures.
Hey, I really want to see that.
Yes, you do. Of course. That is totally Diggs ringer because when he was here, Filipino, that was the same ringer.
That's just the alert for text and everything else that comes up. I play my ringer, but it may copyright you, so I don't want to do that. My ringer for when I get a phone call is Metallica Seek and Destroy.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, it was a free app. I'm like, hey, yeah, I like this. That's my ringtone now.
Adventures with Outdoor Eagle says, Tammy, that. Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Rebel, love the person behind ya's hair. Yeah, I love Becca too.
Wait a minute, it'll be different.
Have any of you guys grown hyacinths?
Yes, I have them right now. I have grape and I have the little minis.
I have the big ones.
How tall do they get? Do they like full sun? Do they
Not
like
very
shade?
big.
They like full sun?
Yes.
The big ones will get like 10 inches tall.
Yeah, that's about what these are.
Maybe tops. And the grape ones are like 6 or 8.
And thank you.
So I can plant those out in the full sun. They'll do good, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we went and bought one. It's outside getting climatized right now, but Mrs. took the smell of the fragrance of the hyacinths. Oh,
smells
she's
so
like,
good.
Okay. I've never grown them before. You know.
They're really nice.
It's easy. You just put them in the ground and forget about them.
Oh, just walk away. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Very good. Yeah, 'cause that's my kind of plant. Just like rhubarb, put it in the ground, just leave it alone. You know.
They'll come back every year, and if there's enough of them, they'll start to multiply.
Right on.
The little grape ones will multiply like weeds. The big ones take longer.
We bought this place at the end of last summer, so all the bulbs were done. Now out there in the front garden where I've got that sculpted tree, I've got all kinds of bulbs coming up. I'm like, yeah, what are these guys? What are you? What are you? They're all surprises. New ones come up every day. I'm like, all right. Uh-oh.
Nope.
There he is.
Hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys.
Be right back.
Oh.
Yeah, I have hyacinth. I have the grape ones, and then I have the little minis. I just planted those last year. They're real small. Oh, Becca's doing her work.
Sorry for the nose shot there. I was trying to show off what she was making back there. I have a new tripod. I don't think I like it. It's weird.
Oh.
She has a new phone too.
I like the new phone. It works and it has memory. If you haven't noticed, I've been cranking out the videos that I filmed but couldn't edit because my old phone didn't have enough memory to let me use the program.
Yeah.
She is making epoxy mugs. So she paints them and then clear coats them with epoxy using alcohol ink to paint them. And then the other ones, some of them have some stickers she cut out with Cricut and things. Personalize them.
Now, where'd she get the epoxy at?
Hobby Lobby.
Nope, Home Depot.
Oh, sorry, Home Depot.
Just regular run-of-the-mill 2-part epoxy?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they're on Turner.
Oh.
Well, that's a beautiful hyacinth.
Yeah. You should try some of these if you have the room for them, Yossi.
Okay.
Such a beautiful fragrance.
I'm going to try some of that with my lures. I'm going to try making some
that
lures.
would work.
Yeah, there's 3 of them in there.
You don't need much, though. A little bit goes a long way.
To be honest, I would get UV if you're gonna do lures because they're little. UV dries like that. This stuff takes forever to dry.
Yeah.
This stuff takes like 8 hours to dry.
That's fine. The other thing I need to do is get my motor out and make my turner.
Mm-hmm. You can pick up a turner on Amazon for like $6 or $8. The motor, everything's already done.
See, I got a motor, I got the shaft, and I got the bearing already.
All right. So you just need the box to hold it in. You can even get those online. I've seen them.
What are you guys building?
Oh, we're making ink pens. We're making mugs, coffee cups. I'll go grab my coffee cup I made. Just a second.
I love crafty stuff.
Me too.
I am an artist. You know, I love art. I love art.
That, and I'm going to start making lures here in a little bit.
Right on. My dad taught me how to make my own fly, and he taught me how to fly fish. Oh, I missed that.
I'm a artist.
Haven't been fly fishing in years, and I miss it, but I don't.
Yeah.
No, bass fishing, on the other hand, the flies for me are too fiddly to do. So I can make a nice plug about yo long out of wood.
Yeah, I've seen your stuff.
So, that's sweet.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Tammy.
Yeah, that looks nice.
I love the color.
It's supposed to be wood, and then you painted it light, put the sticker on, do the wood, and then when you peel the sticker off, you have what you did underneath.
Nice. I really like that.
Now, do you got to take those and have it fired in a kiln after you're done?
No,
or?
that's the epoxy just dries in 8 hours.
Neat. Oh, wow.
You can't put them through the dishwasher though. You have to wash them by hand.
I see. Okay.
But
Yeah, you can do so much with epoxy.
Yep. This is the one that's taken me the most time to learn how to do.
Nice.
Okay, guys, it's 9 o'clock. I actually have to get off of here because I got to put my son to bed, and he has school at 6 a.m.
Oh, happy
Okay.
day.
So thank you guys for coming in to Wind Downs Wednesdays. I really appreciate it. I'll be on tomorrow at 10 a.m. for Turds Day.
Turds Day.
Turds Day. Everybody wants to come to Turds Day. And we'll be talking about mushrooms. And we will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you all have a good night. Bye, y'all.